What's up, guys? Just wanted to do another update video for you guys. And this one, we're going to talk about some of the different tokens and coins that we're in. Some of the things that we've talked about over the last couple of days. We're going to circle back and follow up with it. We'll also talk about some of these miners and some of these farms. I do believe we do have the first farm that's ended properly, not a rug pull or an exit scam. And then there's a couple that are just not being found anymore. Some of them I'm in, some of them I'm not. We'll talk about all that stuff. So it goes without saying that everything I talk about on this channel is for entertainment purposes only. So do your own research, do your own due diligence. This is all risky stuff, guys. So if you do decide to get in and you have the temperament for risk, only put in what you can afford to lose, guys. Okay, because again, things can go sideways pretty quick in this space. And if you don't have the ability to tolerate risk, you're going to be an emotional wreck. So again, only put in risk capital. Also follow me on Telegram. I will leave a link for that down below. It'll be in the link tree. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit subscribe, hit the little bell icon. That way, whenever I post a brand new video, you'll get notified straight away. So let's just jump right into it, guys. You can see here the market still kind of red, but we'll go over some of these different tokens. Before I do that, I want to give you an update on Drip. Let me see, let me connect here. So right now, Drip sitting at $24.79. It was at $26 this morning, guys, $26 and change. I posted that on my Telegram. So yeah, the price still kind of up and down, but still moving in that upwards direction. So we'll see what happens here as far as the price as we get closer and closer to the launch of the not only the farm, but the Drip Liberation and the Drip Garden, right? Formerly known as the Drip Miner. So I'm actually waiting for that, pumped about that. I'm definitely going to be going into that. In the meantime, this one here has been paying like gangbusters, man. So again, if you want to get in on our, if you want to use my buddy link, I will leave a link to the account that I'm actually building right now. This is my new account. The other account is going to be maxed out pretty soon, but I'll leave a link for this if you want down below. If not, no big deal, no worries. But yeah, if you don't have a position yet in Drip, what are you waiting for, right? Let's talk about some of these different miners. We did have one of the farms finish, which was one of the crypto factor farms. It was with one. So that one, the balance, there's 0-1 in it, paid out. Again, I've mentioned it before, I'll say it again, with these ROI contracts, these farms, they have a totally different algorithm than these miners. With the miners, as the TVL or the contract balance starts to plateau and even go backwards, all it does is it starts to pay out less and less every single day from the passive side. So again, it makes it run a little bit longer. With these farms, it's a fixed payment. So even though the contract has plateaued or it starts to go backwards, it's still paying out 3% a day, 5% a day, 7% a day. Some of the plans pay out 10% or 12% a day. So it will drain a lot faster. But hopefully you got in at the very, very beginning and you were at least at the break-even point, if not in profit. But yeah, that's what's going on with the farms. Also, I was in the SafePal miner. That one, I can't even access that one. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but might be, a rug pull or an exit scam. But if you were in the SafePal miner, hopefully you would have broken even already, if not in profit, because we talked about that when it first launched, and it's been running for a while. Some of you guys have messaged me about BUSD. I think it was a BUSD or a Shiba miner. The Shiba miner and the BUSD miners that I'm in, and farms, they're all running, right? So there are a couple other ones that I'm not in. Apparently something is happening with some of those. I don't really know. I don't follow the news or jump into the Telegram for those because, again, I have enough to look at with the stuff that I'm in. So I don't exactly know what's going on with those, but hopefully there's some type of resolution happening with that. But again, I want to repeat, the Shiba miner and the BUSD miners and farms that I'm in, every single one of them are working. All right. So let's move on. Apiro's doing their thing. You can see here the floor price is at 0.18. I believe there are some more basic serums left to mint. The people are already using their serum to create villains. So if that's what you want to do, you can. Again, I'm just kind of watching this thing, keeping a loose eye. I do have a ton of these NFTs. I'm not gonna lie, I have a lot of these NFTs. So I do have a financial interest in seeing what happens. But again, you got to be patient with these. You know what I mean? These things aren't going to just go to the moon overnight. Sometimes you got to be patient and let the roadmap play out. But for me, I'm not really selling. Makes no sense for me to sell at a price lower than what I got them for. So I'd rather just hold and see what happens. But again, they are hitting everything on their roadmap, and the dev team does seem to be very, very competent. And there is a pretty tight-knit community behind this. So I'm still super bullish on this. I'm going to watch it, but I'm not really selling my NFTs. But again, just wanted to give you a heads up, letting you know that there are still some basic serum available to mint if you haven't and you want to get that. All right, guys, let's talk about some of these coins. Lots of coins, pumping. Some of these coins going through a little bit of a correction. We'll take a look at both of them. I'm not going to just talk about coins that are going up. I'm going to talk about some of the things that I'm in that are going down, because I do want to give you a balance, right? So Crypto.com, this one here just taking off. As you can see here, it's at 94 cents right now. I believe it hit 97 or 98 cents. No, 96 cents, my bad. 96 and a half cents is what it hit over the last 24 hours. Could have sworn I saw 97 cents. Maybe I saw that somewhere. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, you can see here 94 cents, guys. This thing has been pumping, and rightly so. There's a lot of advertising. There's a lot of buzz around it. You guys already know Matt Damon is the face of this. They do have a partnership with UFC. They now are, they're going to rename the Staples Center Crypto.com Arena. They have a partnership now with the Philadelphia 76ers. So things are just, snowballing, right? They have TV ads going on right now. Rumor has it they might have an ad on the Super Bowl. So but we'll see what happens. All I know is I'm still filling my bags. Some people have asked me, is it too late to get in? Is the price too high? I mean, not if if you believe this will be a $2, $3, $4, $5, dare I say $10 token, then getting in at these prices, it's still pretty cheap, right? It's still pretty low. So we'll see what happens, But yeah, this is I'm super bullish on Crow. Farming over on Chrono on Cronus. You guys know VVS Finance. We are farming over there. Price of VVS up 16.9% in the last 24 hours. So that's a nice little pump as well. But yeah, I'm playing it safe over on VVS Finance. I'm in the non-degen pools because if something does happen to the price of VVS and it starts to go the other way, I'm good, right? I'm pretty safe. Cool thing about it is VVS right now, the price is pumping. So yeah, I'm here for it. Quick look at the sandbox. This one here, $7.66, up 46+% in the last 24 hours alone. You can see here the price just basically, taking off right here. This was the last week, right? $3.33, and then boom, it starts to take off right here. So again, very much like Crow, if you think this is going to be a $10, $20, $30, $40, $50 token, getting it at these prices, even though it's much higher than it was just 7 days ago, is still an opportunity. Now, if you don't feel that way, then don't get it, right? But yeah, I do believe that there's still way more that this is going to go up. And there's, again, there's a lot of buzz. They're going to be launching the metaverse. Here it says metaverse platform. The sandbox's sand token surges 25% after Adidas teases partnership. Sand has rallied over 600% since Facebook's rebrand as Meta. So yeah, lots of stuff happening over on the metaverse, which I'm still digging into myself. But that being said, got a nice big bag of sandbox. We're still filling our bags because I do believe it's still quite early. But again, that's just me. You may not feel that way, but right now, 46.6% up just in the last 24 hours. Here's another one, guys. Decentraland, 34.4% up in the last 24 hours. It's sitting at $5.36 right now. This is the last 7 days, right? Last 7 days, boom, it just starts to take off. So again, when I start getting text messages and people hitting me up that are not even in the crypto space asking me if I've heard of Mana or Mana, depending on how you pronounce it, that's big. That's big news, right? That's big. That's a big deal for me. I've had probably about half a dozen people message me, personal people that I know, personally, that have never, they don't even know I'm in crypto, and they're asking me if I've heard of this. So this one's gonna take off. I really have a big feeling. Nemesis DAO I talked about last night. Did a quick little video. If you haven't seen that, you can check it out. It's up 30% right now over the last 24 hours. Wonderland is down 10%. This one here sitting just under $8,000. I'm not really worried about this because I'm, getting such a big APY staking it. So we'll see what happens if the price recovers. By the way, I'm also staking Nemesis DAO, which I'll show you here in a second. Hex right now taking a pretty big hit. It's down 10% just in the last 24 hours alone. This is an opportunity, guys, opportunity to buy at these, these low prices, right? Take a quick look right here. So yeah, last 2 weeks, right? Look at the last 30 days, right? So last 30 days, boom, up at 30 cents or so, came down, pumped back up, and then now it's kind of been trending downwards. Again, good opportunity to fill your bags if you want to get Hex at these low prices. I'm still super bullish on Hex. I have a bunch staked. Still very excited about Pulse coming out. So again, when that thing comes out, it's going to be crazy. But yeah, Hex right now, buy the dip, guys. Hex is at a very, very cheap price. It's a fire sale right now. AMP right now also down. We talked about this the other day. It was way, way up when we talked about it. Right now, sitting at just, just under 6 cents, down almost 15% just in the last 24 hours. Still super bullish on this. But again, you can buy it at a discounted price. This one I haven't talked about in a long time. Wise. This one here, it's not pumping like crazy, but I'm way up. I don't know about other people, but I'm way up with Wise. I got a ton of this stuff staked. I got a ton of this stuff liquid. I've sold way more than I've spent buying it, and yet we still have, I don't know, probably around, $400,000 worth of Wise spread out over different wallets. But those of you guys that have been in Wise, yeah, this one here is still kind of doing its thing. It's still way up from the price we got it during the pre-sale, and that's all that that I really look at. But yeah, I still have a bunch staked out for another couple more months. So once they get those stakes become mature, I'll do some more videos and talk to you about what I'm going to do in my strategy at that point. But yeah, that's what's going on with Wise. Now this one here I talked about a little bit last night. Right now sitting at 85. Yeah, this is crazy APY, right? Absolutely nuts. But yeah, this one here, 32.5394% is the 5-day ROI rate. In the video last night, I did a 5 NMS stake, and I've already made 0.28226. So 0.28226, 0.28226. So I've already made $400 just overnight, pretty much. So yeah, if you want to check this out, I'll leave a link down below. There is a fake Nemesis. Apparently, I've spoken to the dev, and some people message me saying, "Hey, is this the one that is stealing people's money?" Not that I know of, right? I mean, The team behind this is the same guys that, built out the pirate miners that are all running still. But yeah, they did say there is a fake one out there, so be careful. But I'll post a link to the right one down below. But yeah, so far so good. Nemesis DAO looking strong. And again, price right now over the last 24 hours up 12%. All right, guys, just wanted to give you a round of updates, let you know what's going on. Still lots of opportunities in crypto to make gains, even though the market is kind of trending sideways and somewhat down. But as you can see, there's tons of opportunities out here. I'm going to just, double up on some of these things. I'm going to throw more into VVS the finance. I'm going to farm a little bit more. Might throw some more into, some of these DAOs, and obviously Drip just doing its thing. Yeah, follow me on Telegram, guys. Risk Capital only. Do your own research. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the little bell icon. And I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.